Alright, boys, Sparking Zero has released, and although PlayStation players might have the number advantage when it comes to active users, PC has the mod advantage. And one thing that we know about mods is they can extend the longevity from games for infinite years, right? People are still people were still playing Budokai Tenkaichi 3 to this day under the BT4 mod, just because mods, again, they help so much. And if the game is good, the game is good, right? But the game can run out of content, or you can get bored of the game, so that's where mods come in, and they essentially could give you a whole like new game experience. So this game already has mods. It hasn't been 24 hours yet. There's mods already. There's not many mods, so by the time you're watching this, there probably is a lot more, right? Like I can assume people are already working on the Ultra Ego Vegeta, on like Black Frieza, on different color alts, because color alts is something that's missing from this game for some reason, which is very sad. I wish we still had them. I wish we had them in general. I think that's a system that's just very standard in games nowadays, but it is what it is. Outfits are cool, I guess. But I wish I could change colors on some of this. Regardless, so they have like the team match, right? Anyway, enough of my yapping. Mods really simple to install. One thing also is they do work flawlessly, right? Like I'll show you the Naoto, because the Naoto, this one's crazy, right? This one, the rest like color swaps, whatever. Yeah, obviously they will work. They'll look all fine, but like Naoto works just fine. Like look, like every kick and everything I do, everything is working as intended, right? Even if I do like a super, I could just put my bars to max, but let's just do this. Right, let's do power pole rush. The power pole is bugged actually. On this one, you see it sometimes, you see the after effects of it, but not the actual physical thing. But it works, right? It's definitely good enough. This looks really funny. Right, and then yoink. This looks very funny. Okay, and we'll have a lot more of these in the future, and hopefully by the time you're watching this, there's tens, hundreds, maybe even out already for the game. So I'm gonna talk you through how to get the mods. It's very simple, it's very quick and easy. I'm gonna link everything I talk about in the description. So first, you wanna get to Game Banana and you wanna pick the mods you want, right? By the time you're watching this, obviously, I assume there's gonna be more mods out. I assume people are like, working very hard to get these mods out. Also, shouts to all the people making mods. I love you guys. Mwah. Then when you download the mods, most of these, if not all of these, so far have had this in the file already, a text document. This one that says download the signature bypass from this Ko-fi page, right? Like shouts to Dev Chaos for making this, or like actually huge W for making this. So you wanna first download this by clicking this. Now, once you've downloaded this, you want to go to your Steam and you want to right click your Sparking Zero and you want to go manage browse local files to get to the actual files. So boom. Once you have the actual files, what you want to do is you want to take that downloaded file that you just have from that Ko-fi page, like this. You want to open it, right? Just have it next to it, or if you have 10 screens, just have it on a different screen. But like this is just more comfortable, right? And you go to Sparking Zero, you go to binaries to Win64. It says on the page too, and then you just drag these two in. Boom, right? So you get the plugins and you get the dsound.dll, right? The DLL file. So that's very important. Okay, that lets you bypass. That lets the mods work. I assume I actually don't know too much about like this progress. But once you have this, now you can just mod away. You can get any mod you want, any mod that's available. They all work the same. They're very easy to install. So next, obviously, you will go on Game Banana. And if you've never used Game Banana, you click any of these mods. Like, let's click on I think this is the coolest mod out right now, right? No bias, but I think this one, I mean, this color, it's just so sick, right? It's just so sick. So regardless, you go on manual download. This replaces the default costume for Gogeta, but he did say once we get more documentation of costumes, they do plan to move into a new costume slot. So I can imagine in the future, we'll even have modders create custom costume slots. So even if you have like 4 outfits for Gogeta, all those 4 outfits will be untouched. The base will be untouched, and then there'll be a 5th one that appears with the mods. I assume people do this. I think they did it for Xenoverse as well. Well, they create a whole character slot, so I assume that's all possible and everything. And fine, I don't know how that will work online though. But right now they're all online save. You can use them. It's just texture swaps, right? So it all works just fine. So you're gonna go manual download, and then once you've downloaded this, the same thing, you want to open the zip file, and you want to go back to your Sparking Zero folder. So this is the Gogeta alt color. So again, this has an install guide too, where it just tells you to make a mods folder and then put it in that, which is literally all it is. Okay, so you go in your Sparking Zero folder, you go on Sparking Zero, you go content, you go on the packs in the packs folder, and then in here you make the mods folder. Okay, now if you don't know how to make a tilde, right? My friend didn't know how to, and some keyboards, different. I have a German keyboard because I'm German. It's very easy on this keyboard. I don't know how difficult it is on other keyboards to find this thing and how to make it. Maybe you never did it. Maybe you never played CS:GO or something, or did any sort of technical thing. But I'm gonna leave this text of the tilde mod in the description, so you can just copy and paste it as well for the folder. So in this mod folder, what you want to do is it's a different mod, but no, that works too. It's also a different one. There you go. You want to drag these files, right? You want to drag these files, not the install guide, just these 3 files into this folder. Now, what you can do, but you don't have to. What I do is you make a folder first. Okay, so you make it in this mod folder. You make a regular folder. You call it whatever you want, just so you know which mod is which. So if you want to remove a mod in the future, it's much easier to just have the folder be, oh, this is GT Ego Vegeta Budokai Tenkaichi 3 alt color. Boom, I can just delete this if I don't want the mod anymore. Okay, whereas with other ones, you would have to if you just had them all like this, it'd be like annoying to find, right? Some of them, especially when modders get lazy, they don't name their files properly, and it's hard to find, or you forgot what the mod was called, but like this way, it's much easier to find. So I would just suggest you make a folder. You drag these 3 in, right? So these 3 files are in this folder, just like this, and then once this is done, your mod's installed. Okay, you have the patch, right? You did the patch that you put in the that you put in the 164, right? The plugins and the DSound DLL. And then the only other thing is the packs folder, the tilde mod, and the mod folder. You make your mod folders, you drag the mods into those folders, right? Like this is the Naruto one, this is the Gogeta one, this is the Mondongo one, and then this is the Goku Black, but he's actually black one, right? And by the time you're watching this, I'm sure there's a plethora of other mods available to you. And once you've done this, obviously you have your game closed while you do this. I feel like I don't have to say this, but in case you're wondering, like, why does it say I can't do this? Close your game. And then once you've done this, the game is pretty much like it's mod ready. Like you're ready. You're ready to go. There's no issues, and like I said, it does work online. It's completely fine to use these online. Does this Goku just charge floor? Is this just a thing? I assume so. I've never used them. Right. So if I switch to Gogeta, boom. Right. I guess it's Gogeta now, right? And it's very cool. I hope that in the future we get a lot more color swaps. I wish the game, or like, I hope modders are also able to make stages, because this game is very, very lacking on stages, but I can imagine stages are really difficult to make. But there's so many stages, like iconic stages that are just missing in this game, right? I feel like the gameplay does like feels super nice, right? Like doing anything feels really nice in this game, right? Like any sort of hit or anything, like this feels so good to do, right? All the hits feel good, the game's really fast, really snappy, really responsive. The gameplay's fine, right? Playing against friends is going to be a blast for infinite years. But the stages are really lackluster, and the story has insane highs, insane lows. But it's not a game review, so I'm not talking about this anymore. But yeah, I hope modders are able to add stages in the future, right? Somehow port them over from different games if that's possible. I can imagine it's going to be really difficult. But yeah, I'm looking forward to character mods. I'm looking forward to Ultra Ego Vegeta, obviously, as everyone else. Beast Gohan, maybe someone can make one early. Based on, I'm not going to spoil, but there's a certain what if... yeah, I'm sure that Beast Gohan would be fairly easy to make in character. Like actually, like it looks like it's supposed to be him too. But yeah, other than that, I really just hope we get more color swaps. And if there's any issues with mods, you can leave them in the comments. I'll reply. I'll try to help anyone, but this should be fairly simple. And hopefully by the time you're watching this video, maybe right now, no, there will be many more mods to come. Okay, if you're watching this on Friday, happy release day. I'm playing it early, obviously. Hopefully this is available for everyone soon. Good job.